everyone, and welcome back to Lies of P. This is episode 10. Last time, we went through the Lorenzini arcade and then found our way to the Grand Exhibition. And we've been exploring most of this place, found our way to the boss, Sweet Victor. God damn, what a pure... a pure feat of science the alchemists have achieved with Victor here. He is a brute. He has like weird tubes for hair as well. It's crazy. We are continuing where we left off and we are fighting him. And we will see how long it takes before we can get this guy over and dealt with. We did find out that he does indeed have a second phase. He does indeed have a second phase when we get him under half health. It took us a while for us to get to that point. Do you think he had to specifically request, like, having hair that's like tubes? What do you reckon? He got tube hair.
You're so weak. So unfit.
Goddamn! It's a fun little back and forth, isn't it? I'm trying to really nail down those combos because I think if I'm able to time those blocks correctly, I'll have him. Especially his unblockable, not unblockable, what is it? What do we call those? The red attacks. Because they are blockable. Whatever it is. We'll just call it unblockable because you need a perfect guard to block it, whatever. The kick that he does, that one I have rarely been able to actually dodge out of the way, so I should probably just grin and bear it and try and whoop at the right time.
To the followers of the truth.
Goddamn, starting with that. Oh. There's a bit more of a wind up to that. Oh. There's a... Closer. Not close enough. Alright, now we are at second phase, and he goes crazy mode. Okay, never mind. Oh, what? Okay. Awesome. So this is a phase that I have to still kind of learn. God, does he have a weakness when he's in this mode? Or is he just insane? So that's a double kick.
You're so weak! So unfit! Humanity must be born again!
Damn.
It's their duty on their face!
I reckon I'm going to switch weapons. So... I'm going to switch weapons. Might start using the etiquette specifically because it's a dagger. And we'll move to a dagger over blunt weapons. The puppet ripper could also be a good move. It's a little bit weaker because we haven't upgraded this as much. I don't think I have the materials. I might be able to upgrade this once more. Let's go back to Totokrat. And we'll find out if we can. Let's try and use the Puppet Ripper, because there's some cool moves in here, especially one where you like get a bit of distance between us. Let's see how this goes. But this is also me utilizing a brand new weapon against a boss. So we'll see how we go. I can upgrade it, so that's good. Upgrade it once, at least, yeah. So, I'll give it the one upgrade, at the very least. Can I buy those moonstones from you? I think so. I can buy some with you, so that's fine. We're doing a bit more shopping. I'll grab the cheaper one first, and then I only need 2 to get the one upgrade, and then it's gonna be out of my price range anyway. So I'll just grab those two for now.
I know my way.
Nice. And now the next one is a full moon stone. Sweet. We'll take that. Back to the Grand Exhibition Gallery. Yeah, because it is interesting. It catches you off guard sometimes because, yeah, the fire axe is a blunt weapon, even though you'd think that it wouldn't be. But that glaive handle is so fun. So now we've got a bit of this action going on. When we hold this down, we're doing that at a distance. Even just the heavy attack normally does that. And then our Fable Arts, a quick upward slash and spinning multiple times to attack wide range. So might go for the upward slash. We'll see how that goes. Well, let's make Romeo proud, shall we? Just practicing. Yeah, it's a really cool way to have some distance with a weapon like this. I like it. Obviously, don't want to get hit on our way. I think I'll keep the Falcon Eyes. There's a part of me that's like, maybe that acid arm could be useful as well, but I'm not sure. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll do the grindstone. So have some flame taking place. And then I don't know how much I will want to end up relying on it, but let's just stick with this to do the grindstone, get some fire happening. Do that as we enter.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the world.
Ooh, nice. Okay, fiery and overheat. Let's go. I'm gonna need to figure out how to damage him like that when he's ready.
No wind. No earth.
Like that is good. There you go. Threw that into his second phase. That's funny.
The new world belongs to us.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
This is the power of the reborn.
That's right. That was the first attempt with the new weapon, and I dig it. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. I think we can make that work. I could potentially throw in the shot put to, like, break him at that point instead of trying to hit him with the heavy weapon, or I can also do our method of switching to a lighter weapon. It does make us heavy though, so got protection from strike, which I think is the good move. Some more physical damage reduction here might be good, but then I should also think about the arm. Maybe we will change the arm because of the weight of it. Doesn't seem to matter, actually. We haven't upgraded the Pandemonium yet, so that's why I'm a little bit hesitant. I really like these amulets. I wish we had that extra amulet slot so I could already increase my weight limit. That's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll do the shot put so I can stagger. I've got my flame grindstone, and then I'm thinking we probably won't recharge my Legion arm, to be quite honest with you. I could try the cluster grenade, but I might go for... Oh, the fire canister, we dropped that at our feet, don't we? I'm trying to think of the best thing that I could do here. I might just do a backup fire abrasive for when the grindstone runs out. We can use the fire abrasive for phase 2. I don't even know if I'll have the chance to apply it in phase 2 though. That's the true question. Will I have time? That's why I applied the first one before the fight.
Fight to the followers of the truth!
We lost our fire already, sadly. Oh, lucky. Oh, right. We didn't manage to overheat him either time, sadly. I might do away with trying to overheat him.
The new world belongs to us.
Wow, dog. Okay, so when he does that, that's a grab. Swear I pressed that on time. I did not. That was also not meant to be thrown. I'm sorry. I swear he's like, whenever you go to shoot that thing, he's like programmed to respond. He just broke through being staggered. I was not paying attention to what happened there. Oh no, there we go. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Yes! This weapon, dude, this weapon! Holy fuck. Whoo! Oh, hard.
I am evolved. A better man.
Whoa. What the fuck? Wow! That's fucking insane. Who the fuck?
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous.
Simon Manus. Was this our laughing guy at the tower during that cutscene then? Look at the dude next to him. Holy shit. Just absolutely impaled Victor. I didn't even get the victory there in that sense. I'd beaten him down and the kill was stolen from me. Holy shit. The exhilaration of that, only to then be undercut with your victory from this appearance. Holy shit. Simon Manus.
Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists. I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here?
Hope of a cure and monsters. Holy shit.
You're short-sighted, just like your father. But you speak the truth as you see it, just like everyone else.
It doesn't feel like hope for a cure, though, does it? Like, it really doesn't. Everyone looks fucked up. Like, that's your cure? You can do better than that, can't you? You gotta make them all look like hideous monstrosities that are no longer human. It's very interesting. Hope for a cure and monsters. It just feels monstrous. But another thing about this scenario is Geppetto's sussy. Like, when we're walking out after we've changed, he's like whispering to himself about stuff, and it's very interesting that there's something up with Geppetto. And then this guy being like, they used to be colleagues. I wonder how much Geppetto knows about the cure that ended up creating literal hell. But yes, sorry Simon, none of this looks like hope for a cure to me.
We, on the other hand, are visionaries. We understand the petrification disease on a deeper level. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting. Not to mention demoralizing.
Jesus, Simon.
Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
Saintess of Mercy statue gallery key. Oh, that was the place that was locked. Eliminated. Reborn Champions Ergo. That was fucking crazy. Dude just grandstanded on me that whole time. So, the Ergo is whispering, is more like the Ergo within us is that of a human being. Carlo? So did we actually hear the whisper of the Ergo and it whispered our name? That was like, you're changing, and it was like, Carlo. It's telling us who we used to be. So that seems to be, I think, the story on that stage where Geppetto was taking the P organ, the heart, out of the boy and then putting it inside something that is very clearly a puppet is probably, it looks like what's happened in regards to me. Like, that's the origin of my creation. Geppetto made me through the heart of Carlo, mayhap. Which I guess could be, you know, considered some form of alchemy and science, which would make sense in his origins with Simon. I understand what's really interesting. What Simon's saying is, I do understand the whole evolution prospect and that sort of mentality, but there are also people that see it in a weirdly grotesque way. Like, he's thinking it's like this purified essence, but I'm like, none of what we've seen in here looks nice. You're pumping them full of goop and they're turning into monstrosities. That's the true monstrosities. Where's my whale? There we go, he's vanished. I was wondering how long he would remain there for. Really fun fight. Switching weapons was a nice key move there for our victory. I liked that. Let's have a read of the ergo that we picked up. This is another thing that makes sense. Obviously, the rare ergo, we get ergo from these characters. From Champion Victor. Treasure Hunter may want this ergo. Victor had once been praised for standing at the pinnacle of all living beings. When he recovered his dwindled strength, he swore absolute fealty to the alchemists. Let's see what we can get from him. We'll go back to Hotel Krat. So there is a preview. We can use the Saintess key in this area, so we'll do that. We'll use the Trinity key that we've got in the Grand Cathedral as well before proceeding past here. We have conversations as well. Eugenie wants to talk. I'm there. Romeo grew up at the charity house and built a brotherly friendship with another boy. There we go. Oh, look! I defeated Victor, so Belle's here. Also, I added it as some text in the previous edit. I was too swept up. Didn't notice that we made no mention of the hotel. Belle already knew of the hotel's location. She's like, I'll just meet you there. How interesting, right?
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krat. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
Sure.
I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krat?
Am I gonna have to find the partner?
Lady Antonia has heard about the Grand Exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
Huh. So I can use the gold coin fruit. Wait, is that the guy that's by the tree? Will he be able to do that? But then, like, here's my understanding is this sort of greed with gold. Did that affect Andreas because of the gold coin fruit, or was that something else? What would you turn into if you ended up taking the alchemist's cure?
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping.
Oh, okay, I thought you'd have new dialogue. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? Where's my treasure hunter? I have ergo for him. Has he moved? Oh god, where's he gone? Oh wait, Eugenie wants to speak to us, and Eugenie knows Treasure Hunter Man, doesn't he? Doesn't she?
Will you do, me a favor? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro.
Okay, where is he?
I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the Barren Swamp now.
Thank you.
He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Four-fingered glove. Eugenie vividly remembered the stalker who saved her from the workshop tower right before she starved to death. She prepared a thoughtful gift to thank him for his heartbreaking sacrifice. Oh, wow. I didn't notice that Alidoro has... What hand is that? Let me do my let me do my close my eyes. His right hand? I guess you can put it on... No, he's missing his pinky finger. It's his left hand. It's this way. Yes. I do know my rights, my lefts. Yeah, I didn't notice. Missing a pinky finger on the left hand. So she's crafted him a glove. So we'll go and give that to him in the Barren Swamp. Wow. I love that. I'm like, where is he? Oh yeah, Eugenie knows him. Eugenie, he's in the Barren Swamp. Thank you.
I know my way around a weapon.
So that's a location we'll head to.
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city.
A new thing with the Grand Covenant here. And I think there's probably some part of his dialogue that's relating to the death of his parents that we read about.
The Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand ergo, at least that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices. I always...
Wow. So if this ergo, if it's whispering to us and it seems like there's this essence of humanity with it, then is that all ergo as well? So all puppets that have been created with ergo have essence of humanity inside them, which is like, assumedly when tied to their conscience, gives them sentience, and then they eventually awaken and gain a sense of individuality. And then puppets, they don't get the They don't get the petrification disease. They don't turn into monsters. And then puppets become the new humans. And then the humans that are left alive here, they're like, well, we don't want to be taken out. We're fine. It's the puppets that are the problem. This is such an intriguing story.
I get the puppets. What is happening?
So you met Simon. I've been dreading this conversation. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future. Even worse than the carcass monsters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can. Of course. Please, save Krat.
She's such an interesting character with her magical butterflies, because I think in the Pinocchio story that I'm familiar with, my silly little Disney childhood of watching that movie, there was like it's very vague. I haven't seen the movie in so many years, but there is like the goddess type character that appears, and then sort of Pinocchio's lying to her and his nose is growing and it's funny, but there's that sort of mention of that's like an integral part of the story. But it's interesting that she's the one that woke us, and Geppetto was just being harassed by a stalker in a random carriage. Like, Geppetto was just chilling. He was about to get killed by a stalker if he'd forced his way into that door properly. So it's very interesting that it's like Sophia is the one that sets us on this path. I don't know why we were in Krat Central Station, like on that train. Were we... Because we arrived. It's such questions about our origins and why we started here. Geppetto's like, whoa, you're awake. The cat's in here now. The cat likes me now. Man, is it because I'm like less puppet and more human now? Since I've changed? Cat's like, you're chill. Any situation where we have the cat's approval must be the better choice, guys.
You don't remember much. Ask me about Eric. I knew the alchemists were up to something. Something more sinister than just a cure. I should have known. Never trust an alchemist, I always say. But in desperate times, I broke my own rule. This is tragic news, especially for Antonia. Do what you can to keep her heart from breaking.
Buddy, you used to be an alchemist, so you're telling me not to trust you? That's the vibe I get from you there, pal. Don't have another quartz yet. Alador is in the Barren Swamp. That's like the next location in the list. It says Grand Exhibition, Barren Swamp, Krat Central Station, and then Alchemist Headquarters. But we also need to get to the Island of the Alchemists, which I assume is the headquarters.
At the House of Vanini.
I'm a little curious about what we should do then. Because Krat Central Station we just go to right away. Yes. What I want to do is I want to pick the fruit from the gold coin tree, and we'll talk to the guy nearby. I wonder if he'll be able to help us out with the Antonia situation.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end.
Giangio has given us a choice.
I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin fruit.
Just 1. I'll be back is a choice. I'll be back for a sec. It is a cure for Antonia. It's so interesting though. I don't know. I feel like it's not necessarily a cure. It's more of we're gonna give you so much morphine and you're gonna go to sleep. And Antonia didn't have any new dialogue. That's the thing that was kind of bugging me. I went to go and talk to her, and she just says the same stuff. I assume that she'd say more, obviously, if we had the cure on hand, but I just want to make sure if I say I'll be back, can I be like, hey, I got this choice for you?
People have no... Thanks for...
No. Okay. We just gotta do it. Well, if we don't do this, she'll succumb to the petrification disease, right? Geppetto says never trust an alchemist. Are we about to make that mistake? Would there be someone else that could make the cure?
Stalker, please.
Alright. The petrification disease not only makes the body stiffen, but also causes long-term organ failure. There is no guarantee that someone who catches it will survive even after being cured. So this is a prototype of a cure. They say it can be given to someone suffering from the petrification disease.
Stalker, please.
Okay, and it's specifically...
The cure isn't exactly stable. Give it to the patient as soon as possible.
Okay. This feels very conflicting. I feel super hesitant. Only because it's like, never trust an alchemist.
Will have no... Thanks for keeping me.
What? Am I going crazy?
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping...
Why can't I...
I see you're here. You're live. People on the app. I'm an old friend. Make yourself... If you have any...
Oh, is it like a
People have no... Thanks for...
I gotta pop it in there. What's the deal here? I have the cure. Hurry up and give it to her. I can't. Do I need to leave the hotel and come back? Will it like update dialogue or something? If I go and then return? Yeah, look, no, look. The icon is there. I'm gonna leave and then come back. Maybe that'll update, because I think last time I revisited Hotel Krat twice in a row and there was some dialogue. And I'm also being told, hey, it's pretty important that you give it to her immediately, so I'm doing it as fast as I can with the information I have. Okay. How's that cure looking?
People have no... Thanks for...
What is the deal here? Do I need to talk to someone else about it?
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener. To bear witness.
Oh. Oh. Hello, this is new.
Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim.
Huh. So ergo is not just humanity, it is from the petrification disease. So maybe Carlo got the petrification disease and then that ergo was poured into a little pea organ and then put into our chest.
That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories.
Okay, there it is.
Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either.
Oh, wow.
Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
He was trying to reach out to us during that fight.
I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic.
But there's a tree right outside. I've been picking the fruit from it. So the tree is not a good thing.
Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears.
So through the sacrifice of those that become trees, which is this gold coin fruit, the alchemists are utilizing it. She seems to have a very conflicted opinion on the gold coin tree. So I have gold coin fruits and the Saintess statue, which we've been given the key to by Simon. He said perhaps that'll help. So do I have to go to the statue before I can give Antonia the cure?
Whatever choice you make. Whatever choice you make.
People have thanks for...
Yeah, I literally can't even do anything with her at the moment. I might have to go to this Saintess statue first.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream.
Or I have to talk to this guy.
The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone?
Okay.
I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose?
Damn. Okay, this is how I do it. So I don't even talk to Antonia directly. I have to talk to Polendina. Oh man, so... Sophia is saying conflicting things about the gold coin tree, but then telling me to utilize that. Telling me to utilize it, but also with the Saintess statue. Do I need to go to the Saintess statue before? But I'm being asked about the choice.
Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right. Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
So he's going to administer the medicine.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
He's going to be upset.
People have thanks for...
Damn. Alright, well, we'll go to the Saintess statue now.
Choice you make.
I suppose when I come back here, Sophia's not even there anymore, listed on the thing. I suppose when I come back, we'll find out what happens with the cure. So let's go to that Saintess statue now. I think it was this door, wasn't it? I forgot how far back it was when we first encountered it. I was like, was it in the arcade? No, it is here. Saintess of Mercy. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Sophia is here. Okay. Respect. Very interesting. Show respect to the beauty of the heavens. The moment you do, its brilliance will be whole. Crazy. You can do a system reset using the Saintess of Mercy statue. Gold coin fruit can be consumed to reset your level, P organ, and Legion arm. The more times you reset, the more gold coin fruit is required. Ooh. So that's what we use the gold coin fruit for. We can reset our level. I can put stuff into technique instead of motivity. And then adjust my weapons to be more technique based. So I might go and put like technique stuff on instead of motivity for some weapons. This one will stay motivity. But yeah.
Whatever choice you make.
So no new dialogue here. Hey, look, it's the P organ. That's incredible. You puppet. who dreams of a new life, offer up a gold coin fruit.
Oh, this device must be powered by gold coin fruit. A new life for an old puppet.
Wow. I don't need to really recalibrate that or the arm, but I will reset my level. 4 gold coin fruit. The level has been reset. Okay, so we're going to go more into technique this time than we were into motivity. Want to bump that up, of course. Want to bump this up, of course. And that might be the move. I don't have much ergo to add in here. Nice. So I'll redo that. So our technique is now at 25 instead of motivity, which will have better scaling for the Puppet Ripper because that has a B technique.
Whatever choice you make.
A new life for an old puppet. Alright, we can also change other stuff here as well. So, Simon gave us the key to this place to say perhaps it'll help. Yeah, so is Sophia in the hotel as well? So the statue is not tied to the cure. I was like, do I need a like gold coin fruit with the statue and it'll like bless the cure or something from the Saintess? I don't know.
Oh, it's you. Come here. I've been in such a good mood all day. I have a feeling I'll be in better shape in no time. Oh. And you better not underestimate me just because I'm not as spry as I used to be. I know you and Polendina are up to something. Still, I haven't felt this happy in a while. Only kind people can give others this sort of happiness. I always treasure a day like today. Thank you.
Okay, that's very sweet. See, I think no matter what the deal is with the choice of the cure, we have made her happy, and she'll be at peace even if she doesn't survive. She won't die in pain.
People have thanks for...
So, feel good about that. Because I was like, are we trusting an alchemist? Oh no, she's in both places at once.
No matter what fate brings us, welcome.
Okay, gotcha.
I get the puppet. What is it?
Whatever choice you make.
Gotcha. Never know when there's going to be new dialogue. Sometimes it sneaks up on you. Okay. We've done that statue. We can reset stuff, which means I will probably look into modifying weapons. So if I do altering the handle, I can give this a technique crank. And that'll make the technique A scaling, so it'll be a little bit more of an upgrade. So I'll do that. And then, probably put a technique crank on this one as well. And on this one, oh my god, it makes the smallest difference. I probably won't do it on that one. This one will go up to an S rank. I need another technique crank to do that though. I'll leave this alone for now as well. But I'll just change those. We'll keep this with a... Damn, this one actually... If I take technique to see, that gives me 51 more damage on the wrench. Yeah. I was gonna leave that at motivity because I was like, this is like a strong weapon, but I guess that's the point of these cranks, is you can completely shift around what it is, so that's fun. So I'll do that. Hell yeah. Technique, baby. Fill up my fable. I think we'll probably use our scythe for a little while, but we've got a few weapons to switch between that are different types, which I really love. So we do have a couple of blunt ones. We've got a sword. We've got a dagger. It's good stuff. We're now going to go back to the cathedral to finally tick this off the list. We're going to go and find... we will go and find the Trinity door. I'll have to remember where that is. I'm returning to this one specifically because I don't know if there'll be an update to that NPC that we totally left behind. She was around here. We defeated Andreas and did not... Right.
It's too late to stop me with a measly holy mark. I wonder what your flesh tastes like.
Well, that's what happened. I think the dialogue played after we killed the creature. Regardless, that sucks. So she was like unwell and turned into one of those things that hatched out of those weird ceiling eggs. I'm not sure what to make of that. Yeah, I did not get the holy mark, and that's my bad. Yikes. Alright, what I'm gonna do now is find the Trinity door, and we'll be on our way. Never did get that shortcut, did I? God, what's the bet that this is the holy mark in there? Oh god. This is a new area. Oh fuck, I didn't drop down here, did I? Oh god. And a Legion caliber too. Wow. I avoided dropping down here because I was like, this will be a trap. I mean, it is. There's things everywhere to kill me. But damn, I totally forgot that this could have... I forgot about that door. That's what pisses me off. This place is cursed. It is the abyss of hell. You cannot leave. The only thing waiting for you is despair. Sometimes there's an area where it's just filled with like the monsters and you get caught up with the weird ceiling eggs and then you go, shortcut door? What's that? They call it the arm of God. You arrogant ones, you have called the wrath of God upon yourselves. Ooh, and that's what Victor was saying, the arm of God. Okay, that was not the holy mark, so it wasn't that simple. But wow, there you go. So the arm of God is an interesting piece. The holy mark is probably fucking somewhere else that I haven't discovered. Oh. Archbishop's diary. Fuck. I didn't walk... Dude. No. Okay, we have the Archbishop's Diary. So what did I do? I walked straight out here. And then I didn't look back. No. Went here and then said, wow, look at that. What if I just left that alone? That's so annoying. I hate getting annoyed at my past self. Oh, what's that over there? And then off you go. Yeah. Jesus. Alright, we have the Archbishop's Diary. Cecile is unwell again. Today, Brother Adam found her standing like one of the dead at the edge of a cliff who brought her back. If it's mild sleepwalking, it's fine. But I'm worried it's her old blood compulsiveness again. I know about her strong beliefs better than anyone else, so it's really too bad. God will be glad with the atoned. Perhaps I should ask her for the atonement for visiting the Isle of Alchemists. Ask her for atonement for visiting the Isle of the Alchemists. He went. I have the relic in my hand, thanks to Cecile. I won't let those bastards ruin Krat anymore. This will purify the city. Maybe it was a mistake to accept those guys from the beginning. This disaster was divine judgment. They should have been turned away all those 30 years ago. But this will be the end. Krat is a city blessed by God, and I, Andreas, will come to its rescue. Why? Me? And that was the transformation. Interesting. So he regretted visiting the Isle of the Alchemists. He has their relic in his hand thanks to Cecile. And seems like it did not go in his way. Alright, well, we couldn't save Cecile, but we could at least get a little bit of lore here. And this is his silly little office. And there's the Archbishop's holy mark. Oh my god. No! Regret. A holy mark obtained from the Archbishop's room. It is the Archbishop's item that Cecile wanted to see in her last moments. Well, it's great that we could do that. The Archbishop was such a man of character that they called him the Saint of Krat. They say his moral influence even made murderers repent before God. It is a bit of a shame that sometimes defeating the boss is the progress point, but if there was going to be a progress point, it would be killing the boss. It makes sense. But that's on me for avoiding a whole entire pathway. Unfortunate. We have the middle ground for the little frame there for some more physical damage reduction. And there it is. So now, I will continue my search. After obtaining that way too late, we will go for the Trinity Key door. Oh! I am in the right place. But, open the door. Okay. Trust and truth are one. The end of the path of stars will lead to great eternal life. Trust and truth are one. Eternal life. Black Cat's amulet and the monster sweeper's hunting apparel. Test of the day. Even a noble cleric will curse God if he plucks out his fingernails. Okay. Incredible. Alright. Reduces damage from falling. The Black Cat's amulet. Perfect. I love how that is just such a common thread. You have like the cat ring in Dark Souls as well. Because cats always land on their feet. Falling offers an equal death to all. However, with the cat's luck, one is able to scoff at death. That's a useful one, of course. And we got some apparel as well. Monster Sweeper's hunting apparel. stalker organization of sweepers. The brutality of the alleyways can be tamed by no one. The sweepers come mostly from the alleyways, and their fighting style is rough and ruthless. They can be hired with money, but buying their trust is difficult. Kind of similar to this one, which I do realize now, Treasure Hunters, you know, that is our hound one. Just seeing how it looks with the haircut. I love this look too much to change it. I really do. I just need a jester hat now, you know. That's something that I'm missing. Once we get the jester hat, we're good. Okay, so I think that's all we got from this room, which is Trust and Truth are one. The end of the path of stars will lead to great eternal life. And is that tied through Ergo, perhaps? Maybe. Oh, you know what I can use? You know what I can make use of? This one. We're going back to the hotel. Whee! I don't have to walk the long way. Alright, so we have a choice, I think, in terms of where we'd like to go next. There's been mentions of monsters in Krat Central Station and going to the Barren Swamp. We can go straight to Central Station now if we want, because we can just fast travel. So I don't know if we're specifically limited to have to do it in a particular order, but I'm going to go to the Krat Central Station Plaza. We're going to go way back to the beginning. We'll also try and find Alidoro in the Barren Swamp at some point too. It seems that the controls, like the little weapon tutorial, is just specifically for this area of the game, even when we've already left, you know? I'm trying to think about where we have yet to explore in this place. I love the atmosphere of the Central Station, though. Should we return to the train carriage that brought us here? That seems like a good move, I'd say. Blue Fairy and the Vanini logo on it. And that one is Star Regional. I don't think we can get over to that one though. What's this one? Intercity Fruit. So given the nature of the diagrams in regards to the arm, the P organ, and how we were woken up here, was this like a mobile workshop for Geppetto? I was wondering if returning here would give us anything. Perhaps Krat Central Station is not this, but something nearby. Alright, well I guess running around here hasn't particularly changed much. I feel lied to by Geppetto. It's like, it's changed. I'm like, what do you mean it's changed? No idea. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to go to the grand conference room. And we're going to run past the boss fight. Because I think that that's just a normal thing to do. You defeat the boss, you see what's past the boss. We had a few things to check off our to-do list. But we'll see what's going on over here. What lies in the direction of Simon and his mysterious accomplice?
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
A few people have been there, it seems. Does going this way take us to the Isle of Alchemists? Maybe. Oh, my friends who'd make fun of me. My dear friends are here. Now, isn't this a surprise? I was wondering when I'd next see you guys. This has been too long since you last stood me up. Did you guys enjoy the Brotherhood beating that I did?
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor?
I'm gonna give it and probably enjoy how this will work out once again. He's like, please sir, are you there? I can't see. My sight has suddenly disappeared. I'd rather that they don't go through the alchemists to get their cure, because then they'll get turned into something monstrous. I'll help you out. I feel like it's in human nature to help other people. So it's probably in my best interest as a real boy to fall for their unfortunate game once again.
We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell.
Borrow and run.
I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Quixotic and beg. We got a record. If you stop dreaming, your heart will stop too, so I will confront it. The story of the night desperately seeking the truth, even in the illusions created by the devil, Quixotic.
I never forget a friendly face. Now go.
Even when I start to change and get new hair?
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends. Honestly.
Are they gonna mutter some things to themselves again as I walk off, perhaps? Or I feel like there's a hint of being genuine in their gratefulness, but what are they gonna do with the gold coin fruit really, and what do they have to do with the alchemists? You know?
Wow. You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the Barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Okay, so I need golden ergo to get to this alchemist island. It seems like that's like potentially the final key to open the door to our, you know, our alchemist headquarters. But where are we now? Is this the Barren Swamp? Ah, Barren Swamp tram station. Okay, so that's taken us to the Barren Swamp now. Gotcha. Now we read about the Barren Swamp, and I did get that mixed up with a previous area, like the swamp-like area of Vanini's factory. I can't remember where exactly we were reading about the Barren Swamp. There was something to do with it. God, there's so many, though. But we're at the Barren Swamp now, and that's what matters. So we'll find golden ergo here, whatever that actually may be, and we'll get the details once we have it. And it's also seemingly puppet dumping ground. Beniti's Krat Landmark Guide 4. We do not have a proper document on 3. We just have the Black Cat's version. This month's attraction, the Barren Swamp. In this issue of Vanini's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions, and we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. The Barren Swamp is where scrapped puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrapped puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now. A swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating, 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots are a must. This guide was made with support from Vanini Company, friend of the city. And another landmark guide. Okay, it said that there are monsters here. So I don't know if we're going for a blunt or a sharp weapon. I'd expect to see some sort of puppet life here. But we'll see. And we have our glove here as well. So we're going to travel back to Hotel Krat because we're going to pick that gold coin fruit and we're going to listen to this new record that we've picked up as well. And we'll listen to it in full. I wonder if this will play when I leave to go pick the fruit. Is it still technically in the same area, right?
I know my way.
Chance, losing the horse, build up the seas, set the serpents alight, defy the heights, behold your sight for those windmills, let them run again, 'cause I will fight, let it be the cold rain, be it battle I cannot survive. Every morning, every night,
I liked that song a lot. That was very nice. The Ergo is whispering. Very interesting.
Close your eyes. Come to me. Feel alright.
Oh, that is a long charge.
Turn me off through the night. Turn it out.
Alright, very nice little song that played there.
I feel good.
And now we head to the Barren swamp. Go back.
There's just no feeling of you.
Try and see if we can find ourselves dear sweet Alidoro.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Why am I thinking about it? Oh, Jiminy. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah. All right. Nice. Booster glaive handle with this is the preferred blunt for sure, because it's still like that same type of attack with the big pipe wrench head. Good shit. I was like, while we listen to the music, let me make a big strong blunt weapon in case there are any puppets. Oh. Okay. Why am I not surprised? So when it gets to low health, it will try and explode on you. Oh my god. Okay. Superior insulation converter. Yep. I'll take. Okay. That sounds great. Oh, oh, oh! Oh god. Oh, fuck. They made me panic, they pushed me right into a bear trap. The developers knew exactly what they were doing. Oh god, corruption. Alright, hold on a second. Just let me chill. Corruption is different to all of this, isn't it? Disruption, shock, and break. Corruption isn't part of that. Okay. Disruption, shock and break, not corruption. Oh, I do need to switch this around now. Technique +4. Set of motivity +4. Forgot that. Let's put on this and this. Can they shoot me from up there? Ugh, there is a range on this thing, so that is something to think about. Oh no! That was a waste. That's funny. Okay. You ever just hear the noise in the distance and you go, feels like something's coming. Oh no. Wow, that's not even a red move anymore. Gotcha. Jeez, buddy. Alright. Mad Clown Puppet returns. Electric Blitz version. Oh my lord. Yeah. Isn't it funny when boss fights become fucking proper fights? You're just spamming me with this. Thank you. Oh, it's fucking... Yeah. There we go. 2 of those will do. No more Mad Clown! Okay, Legion Caliber. Nice. We have 3 of those now. We can get the final upgrade for our gun arm, which I think is going to be the move. Hey, you fuckers. Oh my god, I did not even see the bear trap. I was too busy looking directly into the eyes of these. That is hilarious. The devs know exactly what kind of traps gamers can fall into sometimes. Get shot, panic run, foot in bear trap. Get gleefully excited at the thought of revenge upon those same puppets, only to just tunnel vision your plan and forget the bear trap. Right there. Now what are you gonna do? Because... okay, you're gonna fight me on this bridge? You first. I don't know if this bridge is gonna collapse. Alright. The bridge didn't collapse. Be on your guard, however. I don't know. I hear footsteps. Where are those footsteps coming from? God. No. No. I panicked through those throwing cells because I thought I was also healing. That's funny. I got given... Okay, that's so stupid. I came down here for loot and I was just given what I was throwing away. You fucker. You fucker. I literally saw him up there and I'm like, this should be fine. It was not fine. Whoa. Bloody hell, you're making me lose my death ergo over here. This is probably one of those points in time that you would put on your Jiminy's iron protection that I forget to use. Temporarily protects death ergo when hit. Should have used that before. So now it's protected. Could have done that before. I lost a few bits of pieces, but that's alright. Now, there's a... Oh, that guy there. Not even the guy above. I didn't even see this guy. Wow. Oh, what the fuck? How did that guy miss me? Goddamn tight corners up here. Hey mate, what are you doing? Bon voyage! Looks to me like that's a shortcut back to the start, I think. Very nice. Okay. I'll put those points in, we'll level up. Now that I've arrived at the Barren Swamp, unlocked a little bit of a shortcut, and we can make some nice progress forward. That is going to be where we're going to bring this episode of Lies of P to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for the defeat of Champion Victor, as well as some really interesting moments between our characters here. Don't know what's going on with Geppetto and his alchemist history. He seems a little bit sus. Simon Marnus. Very interesting character that I'm curious to know more about. Once we eventually reach the Isle of the Alchemists, we have been given that invitation. But of course, we've got a few other locations to deal with first, like the Barren Swamp. And then I guess something to do with Krat Central Station. Doesn't seem like there's anything there now, but I guess we got to do the swamp first. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to more. I will see you next time.